Good day, everyone. Um, I'll be discussing the basics of Microsoft PowerPoint. Actually, this is part of IT application tools in business. Okay, PowerPoint presentation. Okay. I'll be discussing the basics as to how to start PowerPoint, right? How to do some putting backgrounds on the slides. Okay, how to run the slides and so on and so forth. Okay, and I hope at the end of this video I'll be able to, right, discuss the behavior of PowerPoint, okay, the basics, and if you have some questions in between, please feel free to do some comments, and I'll create a separate video for you. By the way, this is my YouTube channel, Kuyaeggworld. Actually, it's a mix of my personal activities and my tutorials in programming, in IT application tools in business, and some other programming languages like Python, C. Okay, I am even planning to have a video for data struct. Okay, that's it, and some other programming subjects. Okay, and if you are not yet a subscriber, please click subscribe. Okay, and thank you so much. Okay, and here I would like to start my discussion by way of, right, showing to you how to start PowerPoint. Okay, so first is what, it depends. It depends upon the setup of your PC or laptop. In my case, I have a shortcut here, PowerPoint. Okay, so I can point my mouse pointer here and click, or you can go to window button and look for your PowerPoint in here. Okay, so I'll have to click this one, PowerPoint, and in just a few seconds you'll be bring to this brought to this particular screen, and there's a lot of, right, alternatives here. You can click this one, this wood type, and so on and so forth, but basically we'll try to click blank presentation. Okay, so double click this one, and this is now the working area of PowerPoint. Okay, so we are all aware that PowerPoint is one of the best applications in terms of presentation, okay, reports. Okay, and I'd love to do some explorations in here. These are actually the window for PowerPoint, and it is composed of several parts. For example, here these are actually access toolbars, wherein you can do some shortcuts in here. Like for example, save. Okay, and when you click this button, you can see a lot of available buttons or commands. New, for example, it will be added, and when you click it again, say for example spelling, it will also be added here. So these are actually icons under quick access toolbar, shortcuts. Instead of saving by way of going to file tab, right, and look for save, it takes a lot of, right, three clickings of the mouse. You can go to quick access toolbar and click this save icon. Okay, so that's it. And another one is this one. This is the title bar. The title bar represents the name of, right, the file, and the name of the application. Our application is PowerPoint, and the default file name is presentation 1. You can change this one to your name or any desired name by way of clicking save. Okay, and here this is actually the control menu bar. It is composed of 4 buttons or commands, and there's this maximize at the middle, maximize and restore button that will take one at a time. When you click maximize, restore button, it comes in. When you click restore button, maximize will also come in, right? And we have this minimize button and close button. Control menu bar controls the appearance of the window. Okay, if you want to minimize the window, you can do it by clicking minimize button, and you cannot see anywhere the window, but it's here in the taskbar. And when you click this again, it will open up. When you click close button, it will close, and when you click, right, restore button, it will go to the normal size, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's it. And these are actually the menus: home tab, file tab, insert, and each tab represents a ribbon, okay? And a ribbon is composed of several commands. For example, insert, we have so many available commands here. Animation, there are so many also, okay? So I'm going to discuss later, okay? And here at the bottom, this is the view button, okay? This is actually the normal view. What we are seeing right now is the normal view. And when you click this one, slide sorter, this is actually the slide sorter. If I have several slides on my screen, on my file, I'll be seeing several slides in here, okay? This view button gives you ease to rearrange your slides, okay? And this one is reading view. So when you click this one, this is right. It gives you the entire layout of your screen, okay? And I'm sorry, I did click the close button. Sorry. Okay, so that's view button, right? And part of view buttons are this one, slideshow. When you click this one, it will run the slides. If you have a lot of slides, then it will just be presented. Okay. And here, this is actually the zoom button, and it will allow you to zoom your screen or zoom in or zoom out, okay, as you drag the bar, or you click the minus sign or the plus sign, okay? So I think these are actually the basics of PowerPoint window. And here at the middle, this is actually the working area of the slides, meaning you can, this is actually the place where you can create your PowerPoint presentations, right? So the question is, when you open up MS PowerPoint, how many slides by default? There's one, okay? It's only one here, okay? And you can add. How to add a slide? You can either make use of this one, click Home tab, and look for this one, New Slide. Right? When you click this one, then you have the right to select any of the style, right? So for now, I'll click blank, and I have now 2 slides, right? Okay. So another way to create a slides is you can right click this and duplicate, and you're able to have a copy of your first slide. Alright, so that's it. And or you can right click here and click new slide also. So that's how to add slides, and then you can use all these slides for your presentation, okay, numbered as 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's it. And the next thing is how to add a text when you are to create presentation. How to add text in a text box. Now, in this particular slides, we have actually 2 text boxes. The first one and the second one. The first text box has this click to add title. So, it's, for example, when you say IT business, right? So actually you can change the font, okay? I am into Century Gothic, so I'll have to do it, and I can make it bold, right? So I can even change the font color, okay? So that's it. And I can even change the font size, right? Just make it sure that when you select your desired group of words that you're going to change or do some text decoration, you must be at the Home tab, because it is where you can do some text decoration or emphasis to a particular word. So that's how to insert the text in a text box. So on the second on my second text box, click to add title. You can click here and you can start inserting your text. So for example, I'll insert PowerPoint. Okay, so I have now text, and I can again change this one to my Century Gothic, and I can even make it bold, italic, or with underline. Okay, So that's how to do some insertion in the text box with the text. Okay, and the next thing is, what if you want to have at least more than two boxes, text boxes? Here in my screen, I only have two text box, right? And what if I need to add something? For example, when I am at a slide 3 and my slide 3 doesn't have a text box, how to add a text box? So number one, make it sure that you're at home tab. So on my screen, I am in my home tab, and then click this icon, text box. So when you click this icon and point your mouse pointer to the working area, you can see the mouse, right? The mouse shape, and this mouse shape gives you the right to click your left mouse button, drag down for you to create a text box. Now that you have a text box, you can now start, right, inserting a text. MS Word, sorry. MS Excel, and so on and so forth. Okay, if you want to put this one at the center, just highlight and be at home tab, click center, and you can change it to my favorite, and I can even make it bold or anything, right? So that's how to add a text box. When you add text box again, click this icon and drag, and here you can have again a text box. So I can type my name and be at the center, okay, and it must be bold, right? By the way, I need to select this one and bold. So something like that. That's how to insert a text box and insert also a text in a text box. Alright. Now I have several slides now. What if I want to delete slides number 2 because it doesn't have content? It's empty. So how to delete? Very simple. Point your mouse pointer to your desired slide that you're going to delete. Right click and look for delete slide. And when you click delete slide, slide number 2 is gone and it's being replaced by the previous slide number 3, and now it's in number 2. Okay, so that's deletion step. And how to rearrange the slides. Alright, how to rearrange. If for example slide number 3, alright, we'll try to add some text in here, text box, okay, and we'll say Cebu Memorial Colleges, Cebu City, Cebu, okay, something like that. And we want this one to be at the center and bold, right? And want this to at least okay, right, I did increase, and I want to change the font color, so you can do it, okay. And what if you want to rearrange your slides? Supposedly this IT application tools and business must be at the second slide, right? And this one, the third slide, must be at the first one. So how to do it? Point your mouse pointer to your desired slide that you are going to adjust and rearrange. Click the left mouse button, hold on, do not release, and drag up and release. And now my third slide is in number 1 and followed by that. So that's how rearranging steps takes place. It's very simple. Point your mouse to your desired slide, drag and click your left mouse button and drag up or drag down. Depends upon where you wanted to place that particular slides. Okay. So again, another one is what? How to manage sections. What if you have a lot of slides? You have 100 slides, and all you have to do is to put it in a section by section, right? Just to not be confused with the number of slides that you have, and to manage your slides. For example, say for example these 3 slides belongs to for example to a what is this to a particular section. So all you have to do is click this one, section, or you can right click here and by the way, you can right click and add section. Okay, so it depends. So click section and click add section, and by default the name is untitled section. You can change it to intro. Alright, introduction, and click rename. Then you can have your introduction, and under your introductions are actually the 3 slides, right? So you can add again another section. All you have to do is right click here and click add section. So the default is right, and if you want to say, for example, chapter 1, all right, so click rename, and you can have here slides for chapter 1. Okay, duplicate. I want to duplicate. And if I have another section here, right, add section, and if it is, for example, chapter 2, I need to click rename, right, and then I can add slides. Okay, so that's it. So that's how to manage sections in PowerPoint presentation. Okay, and look at this. Your slides are being grouped, right? And you can double click this one and double click and double click. All you can see are actually the sections. And when you click this section introduction, you can see the 3 slides. So it's nice to be organized when you create your own PowerPoint presentations. I would like to suggest make use of sections in PowerPoint. It's nice. It's a nice tool. Okay, and the next thing that I have actually a list here to for my discussion. And the next one is PowerPoint's slide bar. Where is this PowerPoint slide bar? This one. Okay, this is the vertical slide bar, and this is the horizontal scroll box, I mean. Alright, and for the slide bar, it will be displayed if you have. I'll try to expand this one. Alright, can you see it? This is now the slide bar. Okay, you can use this one when you want to do some, when you go to the last slide, you can just point your mouse pointer here and drag. Actually, the behavior of this is similar to the scroll box here. Okay, now this vertical scroll box here and horizontal are actually for the working area. It's for the slides, and this one is for the slide bar. So that's it. And the next one is presentation views. Actually, this thing here. So a while ago, I did discuss the view buttons here. When I click this, right, slide sorter, when I click this one, I can see a lot of slides, right? And in here, you can rearrange. For example, your slide number 4 be at the last slide. You can do it. Just point your mouse pointer to a particular slide, click the left mouse button and drag and release. So that's this is actually the purpose of this view. Okay, so these are actually the under presentation views, and when you click this one, it will run your presentation and your slides. So I'm going to discuss it in a while. Okay, the next thing is how to set backgrounds. We'll try to go back to the normal view, this one. Okay, and here we are actually using no background. How to put some background, and here on the working area, we'll try to decrease the view. Okay, you can do it by way of dragging the zoom bar here, and it's in here how to put some background. All you have to do is to be at the design tab, and you can choose any of here. So there are actually theme here, several theme, and with the following variants. For example, when I click this one, okay, Ion Board Room. So I'm sorry, Control Z, and we have to click this one. I did click the first slide, and if I'm going to choose this background, okay, yeah, that's it. So this is now one. You can use variants here. What is this? I'm sorry. So here, these are actually, we'll try to click this one and look for, right? So you can change, you can select any variants here for the background. And look at this, it is being applied by all. And you can also change each slide with different background also. Okay, so that's how to put some backgrounds on your slides. Be at the design tab, and when you click design tab, you can see a lot of theme and its variants. Okay, so that's it. And the next thing is, how about the slide orientation? For now, we are actually using landscape. Okay, if you want to have portrait, right, portrait presentation, still be at the design tab. Okay, and here, look at this one, slide size. So you can click this slide size, and when you click this one, you can have a standard size, okay, maximize or ensure fit. When you click this one, then I have now a smaller slides. Okay, so that's how to do some adjustment. Click this one, be at the design tab, click this slide size, and look for this one. You can even have a custom slide size. You can select, you can make it portrait, right, and click OK and ensure it. And I have now a portrait presentation. Okay, but normally in your case, and even in my case, when I create slides, I did use this widescreen. Okay, and click OK. This is now the normal one. Okay, so I'll try to decrease the viewing, right? Okay, for a while. Okay, so that's it, and that's all about slide orientation. You can make it portrait or landscape, or you can adjust the size. Okay, you can do some customization on it. And the next thing is how to save your slides. Simple. You can make use of the quick access toolbar and look for save icon, or you can go to file, click and look for save or save as. And when you click this one, you'll be at the save as dialog box, and you can select any of, right, the folder. So this PC, for example, and you can, okay, and you can type the file name. By default, file name is presentation 1. Say for example, I'll be calling this as IT tools, and click save. At any time of the moment, right, look at this, instead of presentation 1, it's being now at IT tools. Okay, at any time of the week, if I'm going to use this same file, I just can go to the documents and look for the file name IT tools. Okay, that's how to save a presentation. Okay, now if you want to review the content of your presentation as to the spelling, right, the grammar, you can still do it. Same with Excel and MS Word. Okay, all you have to do is to click review tab, be at the review tab, and click spelling. Or you can go to quick access toolbar, and if the spell check is available, you can click also this one. Alright, so click and spell check complete, then click OK, meaning everything is okay. Right, no error. And how to add page number, header and footer in your slides. Okay, so here for example, so if you want to add some page number here, the bottom or the header and the footer one, so you can do it. Okay, how to do it? Number one, be at the insert tab. Okay, and look for this icon here, insert slide number. So when you click this icon, slide number, okay, you'll be at the header and footer dialog box. So you can put date and time, right, here, and you can check this slide number. Okay, and you can even have footer here and type what you wanted to be displayed at the footer of your slide. So for example, if I want to have my name, okay, and when I click apply to all, meaning it will be applied to all slides, or you can click apply for one slide only. So in this particular discussion, I'd love to click this apply to all. Right, so that's it. And by the way, my footer is placed in here. It depends upon the setup of your slides, but yeah, that's it. And how to run your slides. Okay, so all you have to do is to go to view buttons, presentation buttons in here, and click this one, slide show. So when you click slide show, but by the way, make it sure that you are at the first slide. All right, because wherever is your active right slide, that will also be the starting point of your slideshow. Okay, so be at number 1, then click this slideshow button under view buttons, and when you click this one, then you can have your slides. And to move to the next slide, right, you can click, okay, the mouse, or you can even make use of the arrow keys, right? And as you can see, this is my page number, and this is actually the footer, right? And the date in here. So it's so nice. And you can explore. You can explore. If you want to place your footer at the bottom, you can do it. Just go to insert and do something with the dialog box. Okay. So this is now our slides. Okay. And I'll repeat. Okay. That's it. So very simple. And on my next video, I'll be discussing on how to do some animation on the slides, right? Transition, right? The fade away of the text. We will be discussing on that on my next video. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something about on the basics of PowerPoint. If you have some questions, do some comment below, and I'll create a separate video for you. That's all for now. Thank you so much. God bless you.